Doctor is using the power of social media to help young women everywhere learn more about their bodies. Her videos on reproductive health have racked up millions of views on TikTok, and now she is putting all of that expertise into a new book. Joining us live to tell us more is board-certified OBGYN Dr. Jennifer Lincoln. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. So good to see you again, too.
So let's talk about this. You've got a new book out now called Let's Talk About Down There. An OBGYN answers all your burning questions without making you feel embarrassed for asking. I like the title. It's very honest. so,
It
so
is.
what
And right, that's
inspired
what we should
you?
be.
Yeah, what inspired you to get some of this down in a book?
Yeah, so like you said, I've been posting this sort of content on social media, which is not something I ever thought I would do as a physician, but that's truly what public health is. It's going to where your audience is. And there's so much misinformation out there. And while I love using social media, I wanted to get my information out in a different way in front of different eyes because what I've seen is just there's just so much bad stuff out there. And so I wanted to put it all together in a book. And I didn't find a book out there that existed like mine did, where it answered the questions in a very Q&A, sort of format, illustrated, it's representative of what people actually look like, and it's all the questions that I've been asked on social media and beyond. So it was really fun to put together.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you talk about misinformation. It really is a problem. I think just that you can find anything online, and it's hard sometimes to know if what you're hearing is true. And in the case of reproductive health, I mean, that misinformation can be harmful, harmful for you, can have some real consequences. I mean, this fills in a real gap, it seems like, for these conversations that aren't happening as often as they should.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. These conversations don't happen in so many states. These conversations don't happen at all in schools because they're not allowed to be taught. We don't have universal, medically accurate, comprehensive sex education. And young people are smart. They want to know how their bodies work. So they go online, they try to find that info. And you might not believe this, but it can be really hard for false information to go viral on TikTok and other
Mhm.
platforms, and it can be hard to know who's an expert and who's not. And in my book, I really wanted to make sure that everything that's there is referenced and evidence based. I have citations for all of my content because I want my readers to know that if I'm putting something there, it's legit, it's got studies, it's got science, and it's not just a 15-second TikTok that somebody put together for views.
Yeah, I mean, why is it so important too in having these conversations to try and approach it in a way that removes some of that shame and stigma that can often come along with sex ed?
Yes, so we just know that we don't talk about these things in school. We have a really great history in this country of making vagina owners especially feel dirty or ashamed. We say that these words shouldn't be said in public. So we play into that idea of shame and stigma. And so girls and young people with vaginas, they don't know where to go and they don't know who to ask questions of because they've internalized this idea that they shouldn't be talking about down there. And so that's why I made the title like that to kind of draw people in and use that euphemism. But once you open up the book, we use all the words, all the illustrations are accurate, and we really break down the stigma because I answer all these questions and in a way that doesn't make you feel ashamed. That's the key.
Yeah, I was going to say there are a lot of really great illustrations and useful information in the book, stuff that we can't show on morning TV, but I'm so glad that it's in here because there is a need to have that information accessible and teaching women to make informed decisions about their bodies. I would imagine that when this conversation starts younger and earlier in life, it can have some real positive outcomes down the road.
Absolutely. We know that people, for example, when we use medically accurate terms to describe body parts in young kids, they're more likely to speak up if there's abuse or some sort of concern when they're older. And why is that? Because they feel empowered and they know that their bodies should be protected and that they have the vocabulary to speak up. And so this continues. My book is really for that Gen Z generation and beyond because so many of us were not taught how to, taught anything about this when we were kids. And now we're parents and we have our own children, and so we need to be given that vocabulary to speak up to.
Yeah, I think this is a great resource for kids and parents if you are unsure how to have the conversation, if you don't want to be the one to have the conversation, this will help you do that. And this is, stuff that you can trust to be accurate and help educate the next generation. Dr. Jennifer Lincoln, thank you so much for sharing your new book with us. Have a good one.
Thanks so much, Emily. Bye-bye.
And of course, you can buy Dr. Lincoln's book right now on anywhere you find your favorite books, on Amazon, on a couple websites. We'll have more info for you. You can check it out on our YouTube channel, KOIN 6 News.